What's up guys, Anthony here and welcome to the video. So I'm going to be putting this at the start of pretty much every video this week just to give you guys a little bit of insight of where I have been for the last 3 weeks. Basically, I took a break. I had a lot of work coming up and it was just one of those things where I just needed a break because it was the streaming, the editing, everything. It was kind of crazy. And not only that, I wanted to bring more because I noticed on my channel I haven't really evolved. I've kind of just got to a level and then just stayed there. I was never constantly trying to improve my channel, improve the quality and all that kind of jazz. So what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, I took 1 week off. I literally didn't even turn my computer on. In the last 2 weeks, I have been tinkering, learning how to use Photoshop, learning how to use Premiere, how to use After Effects. Am I great at it? No, but it's definitely a work in progress and I definitely want to add more quality to these videos as well as better editing and everything like that, because in my previous video they were very stock standard, pretty much drop it in, boom boom, resize it to make sure it fits in the webcam thing, and that was about it. Maybe a little bit of color correction, but there wasn't a whole lot of editing involved. So I want to be more proactive with the editing, better edits, making the videos better, look better, sound better, and just the overall quality of everything for the video. So that's what I've been doing for the last few weeks, just kind of learning, tinkering, and just kind of playing with the programs to see what I can do and what I can't do and stuff like that. But anyway guys, without any further ado, let's get into the chapter. What's up guys, Frino1 here and welcome to my live reaction to Detective Conan chapter 1047. He has it with him. So it's been a few weeks since we last had a Detective Conan chapter, and in our last chapter we basically had the Meijin solve the crime, which was kind of crazy. So anyway, let's get straight into this week's chapter. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are as well. I love Detective Conan. I love trying to figure out who's behind it, what's their motive, and all that kind of jazz. So without any further ado, guys, we've got it up, lined up here, ready to go with our first page. Let's get into it. I am excited. I know you guys are as well. Let's do this. All right, let's go. So we've got file 1047. He has it with him. The start of a long-awaited case. Ooh, all right. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the glasses on. There we go. Now I can see a bit better. Okay. At the focus of everyone's hopes and dreams, the drug. Ooh, so we're going to be talking about the APTX drug. All right, nice. Let's go. Here it is. Sekizawa Remi's photo book. Remi. Okay. And you got the last copy. Lucky. Your sister sure is popular. Thanks. Okay, so I'm not sure who that is. All right. The trio from Taiten High School enters the stage. So we got Masumi, we got Sarah, we got Ran, and the rich girl. Well, to me, she's just a lazy, scatterbrained old sister. So this is Sekizawa Yumi. She's 17. She's friend with Ran and all that. But she was so cute as the detective's assistant in the recent drama series. She was a totally useless assistant that had 0 deduction skills, though. That's only because of the script. Besides, she's a model, not an actress. Okay. So Sarah's like, yeah, she's not really a detective, no real doctor skills. Like, come on, really, what the hell? And so, yeah, well, that's because of the script. Okay. But are you sure it's alright for us to come tonight as well to Sekizawa's Remi's birthday party? Alright, so looks like it's her birthday. Even though we're just ordinary people, of course you can. It'll be a small, chill party at the cafe where my sister's classmate works. Besides, it's my birthday party as well. Right, it's Yumi-chan's birthday, so it's her birthday as well. it's 2 days after Valentine's Day, right? Yep, February 16th. So it looks like this is just after Valentine's Day. My sister is the day after Valentine's Day, so ever since we were kids, I've gotten to celebrate mine together with hers. Okay? What's more, there's another reason why I'd like all of you to come. Is something the matter? It's not a big deal, and Yumi-chan, about what I said earlier. Oh, you mean about the first grader, right? It's fine. Having one extra kid tag along shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so Ran's offered to bring Conan to the party, asked if she could bring Conan to the party. He's like, yeah, that's fine. Conan can come. Alright, so Conan's got an invite to this routine type of party. Alright, so we're at Cafe Zutu. So we've got clattering, got chatter, just party noises. Alright, the place isn't very big, but practically everyone here is a model, actor, or celebrity. No wonder everyone's got such great fashion sense. Aren't you glad you came, Conan-kun? And Conan's like, oh god, just kill me now. I really do not want to be here. Conan just does not want to be there. Okay. What's wrong? Something got you down? Conan-kun has a mouth ulcer right now, so he's finding it hard to talk. You did bring your medicine with you, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, so it looks like Conan can't really talk that well. If he got a mouth ulcer, you should have left him at home. I had to go to meet up with the neighborhood association stuff. So I couldn't just leave him home alone. Alright, so basically Morty's gonna get drunk. Alright. Okay. Then why don't you take it now, before the party starts? You what? You're alright. So he's saying you're alright. Let me see. If I remember correctly, it was 1 tablet per dose. That's right. I put the medicine for my mouth in the pill case where I stored that drug. Also, he's got the APTX drug with him. Okay. Hey, what's that? The blue and white capsule. Eh? So Sarah's noticed. He's like, it's nothing. It's nothing. He's like, it's nothing. I love it. I don't mean if I tell her about the APTX 4869 antidote Hybrid gave me for the school trip. Ooh, so that's the antidote so he can revert back to his normal age. A spare capsule that can turn my child body back to normal. That I didn't use it and secretly brought it with me. Okay, so he brought it with him. What's this? Is that brat whining about the taste of his medicine? That really doesn't sound like him. Alright, so looks like Sarah's calling something. Mama! Ooh! She's calling her mum! Just as you expected, Conan-kun has it with him. The drug. Oh! She knows it! She already knows what it is. I see. But if it's white and blue, it seems to be different from the drug that I was forced to take. Ooh, alright. So they haven't realized that it's the antidote. They think it's the normal drug that reverts them back to children. Judging from his panicked reaction, there's a good chance that it's an antidote that can turn my body back to normal. If possible, snatch it. Ooh, okay, man. Ooh, that looks like Sarah's gonna try to steal it. Yes, the pill I was forced to take was red and white. It happened at Vauxhall Bridge in London. Ooh, alright, so we're getting a little bit of insight to how she has been reverted back to a kid. After I was defeated by that person. Alright, so someone defeated her. Okay. So it's you then. Yumi's classmates. These are Ran-chan, Sonoko-chan, and Sera-chan. Nice to meet you. Please enjoy yourselves today, to your heart's content and all that, alright? So we've got Sekizawa Remi, she's a model, she's 21. Okay. And I brought you a photo book today. Can you please sign it? Later is fine too. If that's the case, I'll sign it right now. Kushishima-san, please get the oil marker from my bag. Yes. So he's taking it. So it looks like this is Remi's hand. Here you are. So we've got Kushiyama Mitomu, 28. He's Remi's manager. Are you alright with Turan-chan? Yes! Thank you very much. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna deliver his signature. Right? I love it. Alright. Huh? I can't write anything with this marker. When I opened your bag just now, it smelled strongly or thinner. Maybe the cap came with, no way. No way. She's like, oh my God. Jeez. So it looks like the sisters come to the room. It's because you never tighten the cap all the way. Here, use this oil marker. It's like a texture. Nice, Yumi. Sonoko-chan, was it? It's Ran. Hey, who would I ask for some water? This kid needs some to take his medicine. They'll allow me to get you some. So he's taking off. If any of you have allergies, I can also inform the kitchen staff or of those while I'm there. Nothing in particular, so no one's got any allergies. Normal. Oh, so she's so. Oh, I'll treasure it. You're welcome, Remy. You can't put that there. All right, so she's putting the texture into her pocket. You could leave a stain. What if someone asks me for an autograph? I'll hold it for you in the meantime. Okay. You'll never guess which one is the older sister. Yeah, so it looks like the younger one is has the head on the shoulder, while the older one's a bit more airheaded, as she kind of pretty much said. Okay. They've been like that since they were little. Yumi-chan, who's 4 years younger, has always been the mature one. I honestly thought that it was Yumi-chan who had applied to be a model. I'm Hatsume Suguro. Remy and I went to middle school and high school together. And I'm a patissier and I aspire to have my own store in the future. So we've got Hatsune Suguro, 21, a patissier. Basically, he's like a decorator. He makes cakes, all that kind of stuff. I asked the chef for permission to make the birthday cake myself today. And he agreed so. Please look forward to it. Alright, so it looks like he made the cake. So you want to open your own store as an independent patissier? Well, give it all you got. Give it your all. Alright, so this guy looks like he's a critic of some sort. Okay? You might be able to sell some of your cakes if you brand them made by Sekizawa Remy's classmate. Alright, so it looks like he's kind of a bit of an ego. So we've got Hanasaki Mitsutoshi, he's 32, a hair and makeup stylist. Yeah, right. Which is a creepy guy. So we've got the friends kind of hiding behind Sarah. Happy birthday, Remy-chan. Thanks, Hanasaki-san. That's Hanasaki Mitsutoshi. He's a hair and makeup stylist who won't take a hint and keeps hitting on my sister. You think having a wife and kid would mean something? Alright, so he's a married guy who's hitting on Remy. Okay. What's those glasses? Watch closely later. What a ridiculous sleazebag. So Sarah already can't stand. On top of that, recently he's been trying to flirt with me too. Just ignore that type of guy. You don't have to accept that behavior. But he's genuinely very skilled as a hair and makeup stylist. So we can't just get rid of him. Okay? So basically the reason they keep him is for the makeup and all that, because he's really skilled with that kind of stuff. I see. So that's the reason you invited us, to make him leave you alone. Yeah, it's easier to avoid him if I'm with friends. It's okay. We will protect you. Don't worry. Thank you. Alright, so they're like, we'll protect you. So, well, if you're protected by a Jeet Kune Do master, a karate master, and the Suzuki group, you can feel at ease. Basically, you got Ran, Sarah, Ran being karate, Sarah Jeet Kune Do, and then Sonoko with the Suzuki group is probably, her father's probably one of the most powerful men in this series because of their wealth and everything. So you got Ran going, so delicious. Next is dessert. Must be time for the birthday cake. I can't wait. So they're waiting for the cake. So it's like the lights going off. And we've got Happy Birthday, the song Happy Birthday. The dear Remy and Yumi, Happy Birthday. They're both blowing out the candles. Everyone's clapping. There's like a flash of light. Oh, your glasses are glowing. Cool, isn't it? So his glasses are glowing. While we cut and deliver the cake slices to each table, please enjoy the treasured video of the sisters, Remy and Yumi. Alright, so we got little flashes of them when they're young. Oh, Yumi-chin is so small. And they're like, Wait, how long are they gonna keep dragging this out? So Conan's like, I'm really kind of over this. Here you are. Alright, so we got the hairstylist and the manager. Pardon me. Oh, what's going on? So, 3-second rule. Jeez, so she's knocked it up. Alright, so it looks like the hairstylist is choking. He's done. Someone collapsed. Is that the stylist? We've got a bottle shattering. I'm sorry, I just broke a bottle of wine. Please don't come over here. Okay. What's going on here? You can tell us that, but where is he? Someone please turn the lights back on. The glow-in-the-dark glasses of the man on the floor. Sub in and out of view. There's someone right by his head. What are they doing? Okay. So it looks like they're stabbing him in the head. Alright, so the light's going on. What's going on? Alright, so the hairstylist, he's dead. Alright. Divine retribution. The party has taken a sudden turn. Continues in SS number 14. Alright, so the hairstylist is dead. And that is the end of the chapter. Interesting. That's very interesting, guy. But anyway, guys, we're going to head into something quite brand new. It's basically the review portion, but I'm going to be calling it the breakdown. So I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, welcome to the breakdown. So in the breakdown, we're basically going to break down who potentially are going to be our suspects as well as the victim and all that kind of jazz. But it's also a type of review. So let's get straight into it, guys. So our chapter begins with Ran, Sonoko and Sarah all in a bookshop with Sekizawa Yumi. She's a friend from school. Alright. And Ran is holding a book that has Yumi's older sister, Remi, on the cover. And it happens to be the final one. We also basically find out that Yumi has invited all three of them to a party at a cafe that is owned by her friend, who we find out we meet a little bit later. And the reason is because it's not only her sister Remi's birthday, which is on the 15th of February, but also Yumi's birthday, which is the 16th of February. Alright, so basically what happens is every year since they were growing up, they basically celebrated their birthdays together. It was a way for them to just be together and have a lot of fun. Yumi also does have a secondary reason as to why she's inviting Sonoko, Ran, and Sarah. And that is because it's got to do with Hanasaki Mitsutoshi. He is, in the end, he becomes our victim. It's because recently he has started to hit on Yumi and Remi. But we're going to talk about the victim a little bit later. Alright, so anyway, we move on and we basically have, before we move on, we have Ran basically say, look, is it alright if I bring Conan? Yumi's like, yeah, that's fine. It's not going to be a big deal. We then end up moving forward in time and getting to the party. And we basically see the party's in full swing. Alright, people are talking, taking selfies, drinking. We get a few little party scenes, nothing too crazy. Right? We then see Conan, who seems somewhat unimpressed. Right? He's dressed up and he just seems miserable. And we find out the reason why he is miserable, and that's because he's suffering from a mouth ulcer and he can't really speak properly. Right? We do have Ran saying, look, how about you take your medicines, because he's on antibiotics. we see Conan open up his medicine, and this is setting up for probably going to be the most interesting part of this case and everything, where we see Conan opens up the thing and he still has a capsule, which is not his medicine. The capsule is an antidote to the APTX 4869 drug, right, which allows Conan to revert back to his normal age for I think it was for a couple of hours or an hour, for a certain period of time before reverting back down to his U1 status. All right, why this is the interesting part? The interesting part of this is because, quite simply, Sarah sees this and says, "Hey, what's that?" Conan obviously goes, "Shit!" freaks out, goes, "Dude, I can't let her figure out what this is, because that's kind of nuts. That's going to pretty much unleash the whole thing of he's Shinichi and everything. He's trying to keep a lot of that is under wraps." Obviously, Sarah then calls her mother Mary and basically says, "Hey, this is what's going on, da 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 da." And Mary basically figures out, hey, that could potentially be, I'm going to take my glasses off here, could potentially be an antidote that will help me revert back to my original body. I want you to steal it from him. So this is where the interesting part of this entire chapter is. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse game between Sarah and Conan, right? Of Sarah trying to steal this drug for Mary, and Conan trying to keep this drug on him, like, hey, no, you're not taking this, because this is the drug that we know that Haibara created for Conan when he went on the Kyoto trip, where basically him and Ran started officially dating. Alright? So, but we also find out when Mary actually takes the APTX 4869 drug. It was in London on the Vauxhall Bridge when she was defeated by a certain person. Who that certain person is, they don't actually say who that is. It could potentially have been Shinichi, because we know Conan Shinichi was in London with Ran at a particular time. So it could have potentially been then. Not 100% sure yet. Or it could have been somebody else. But I'm leaning towards Shinichi basically getting in the way of Mary, because we know that Mary, from memory, I believe Mary was part of the Black Organization. Don't quote me on that, guys, but I'm pretty sure she was, and she took the drug to get out, right? And I think the reason why is because Conan cracked the case where she was involved, and that was her way to get away and escape. All right, we then meet basically we do meet Remy, and we get and her manager Kushijama Mito. All right, so basically that asks, and after that we get kind of a little back and forth between the sisters. This is where we see the manager take off, because Ran asks her for a signature. They get out a pen. The pen, like an oil marker, which is basically a texter. The texter doesn't work, and Yumi's like, "You're always like this. You don't actually screw the lid on properly." And as you know, things happen, the manager ends up taking off to go try and find one. He also says, as he's saying, "Look, if you guys have any allergens, whatever, you can let me know, and while I'm getting a pen, I can let the kitchen staff know as well." And Sarah goes, "Nah, we're all good." So he takes off. We then have the little back and forth between the two sisters, and then that's where we meet Hasune Suguro. He's 21, he's the patissier, and he is the friend of Yumi and Remy. Alright, basically he's a patissier, and we basically find he has his own dream of having his own cake shop and everything like that in the future. This is also where we meet Hanasaki, the man who basically ends up being our victim at the end of the chapter, and he kind of comes in, bit of an ass. He kind of has a dig at Hasune, basically saying, "Yeah, maybe you should say a case made by a friend of Remy's. You might get popular then." Yeah, kind of a dig at him, saying that he's not going to be good enough to do it on his own. One little thing that we do see that kind of hints at a little thing is that he's wearing special glasses. These glasses actually glow in the dark. And it's because of these glasses glow in the dark that we get to get a little glimpse at the culprit later on, right? Watching the culprit right on his head, which we don't find out till right at the end. After that, we got just more general party scenes. The birthday cake comes out. We have the big happy birthday. Everyone seems to be, they blow out the candles, and they're watching a little clip of, Remy and Yumi when they were younger, growing up, all that kind of jazz. So general party scenes, nothing too crazy. It's at this point where we have a kind of interesting scene where we see Kushijama and Hanasaki next to each other, right? And Kushijama, the manager, he looks like he's doing like a type next to him with his phone, which is kind of odd. It's kind of weird. That scene kind of stood out as kind of out of place to me. And then next thing we see is Hanasaki seemingly choking on something. All right, he's seemingly choking. Then he collapses. We hear a bottle smash, and then we hear like supposedly a waiter go, "Sorry, I dropped the bottle." And no one come over here because obviously broken glass, everything. And then what we see is because Hanasaki's wearing the glow-in-the-dark glasses, we see Conan notices that there's someone leaning over Hanasaki, which looks like he's doing like that, but what they're actually doing is holding a pen or a texter. The lights come back on. We see Hanasaki dead with the words "Divine Retribution" written on his head. Okay. I believe the words "divine retribution" is a hint. I believe the marker is a hint. And I believe we do have some clues in where this is kind of heading. But that's basically where our chapter ends. Alright, so now let's go straight into Hanasaki Mitsuroshi. He's 32. His main job is he's the hair and makeup stylist. The reason they keep him around is because he is very good at his job. He is our victim. All right, now let's look at our possible suspects. The first one is going to be the manager. The manager, which his name is Kushijama Mito. He's 28 and he's the manager. The second one who I potentially think it is Hatsune Suguru. He's age 21. He's the pastissier. And he could have a little bone to pick with him because he kind of had an unnecessary dig at him right at the start. The next one could potentially either be Remy or Yumi. Alright, so one of the sisters. As we know, Yumi isn't a big fan of Hanasaki because of how he is. And the whole divine retribution can somewhat hint to Yumi basically saying it's kind of creepy that he's hitting on both of us while he is married with kids and all that. So there's the whole divine retribution. You're trying to cheat on your wife and your kids and break up that family. That's not cool, right? So that could be the one thing. The other thing that it could be hinting at is the texter. Okay, the texter, we know, we do see, I believe it is Remy placing it in her pocket. All right, so that's how Remy could potentially be linked into the one behind it. Also, the whole thing with her manager, Kushijama Mito, he could potentially have found a texter and stashed it, and he was actually the one closest to Hanasaki when everything went down. Okay, so there's a lot of way where these guys could potentially be the ones behind it. So that's how I'm seeing it at the moment, guys. So things are quite interesting. The way I'm looking at it, so far we do not have enough clues to very much decide who it's going to be. But Hanasaki, he's dead, potentially poisoned, choked. I'm going to lean with poisoning because we didn't see anyone actually strangling him or anything like that. So I'm going to lean with being poisoned. How was he poisoned? Don't quite know. But so far, the two main culprits, the three culprits I reckon it could be, is either Kushiyama, the manager, Remi, the actress, or Yumi, the younger sister. There are three, and potentially Hatsune, but there's nothing really linking him to the culprit just yet, besides the little dig he had at him earlier in the chapter. But anyway, that is my theory, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, smash that thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time with Detective Conan. Peace.